Batman, on a level, you could be the greatest individual in football history.
We are back with another video, and today I'm joined by a very special guest, Mr. Aaron United. How you doing?
I'm good, man. Finally on Statman Bains' channel, bro. I'm gassed, bro. Come on, man.
Come on. I think this is probably like the fourth or third live stream I've done. So you're still one of the early people, the founders of this channel kind of thing, innit?
Come on, man.
And today we're going to talk about one player that we think the top 8 clubs should sign. So we'll start off with Man City. I chose one player, and I've started off with Harry Kane. Because I think this season they missed an elite forward that didn't help them, that they needed to get over the line kind of thing, innit?
Yeah.
Especially in the Champions League final. And I think when you have someone like Kevin De Bruyne, potentially Jack Grealish, Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, if you have an elite finisher in Harry Kane, that's going to help massively.
Bro, I can't disagree with you. I think Harry Kane will be the final piece to Man City's puzzle, to Pep's puzzle, let's say. A lot of people are going to say, they'll keep saying it every season. He spends a lot of money, he does this, does that. But bro, when you spend money on the right player, because I know he spent money on the wrong players as well. When you spend money on the right players, bro, it ends up paying off every single time. And so far, on a lot of players, it's paid off. I remember last season when you bought Ruben Diaz, a lot of people were skeptical, but people that watch football, they know that Ruben Diaz is a quality centre back, and it paid off, won the league. So Harry Kane, bro, if he goes to Man City, that's the league wrapped up for them for the next 2-3 seasons.
You think there's any other areas that City need? Because for me, I still think City need a left back. Because I still don't think Zinchenko's the answer. Or don't get me wrong, João Cancelo's done an unbelievable job there. Yeah? But like a left-footed left back, a natural left back. And I also feel like they need like a central midfielder, because they play Bernardo Silva there at times, didn't it? And he's not really a central midfielder like that.
Yeah. I think, they could. But the thing is, Pep's system is so good, that he could play anyone in that system, bro. Remember, he played Fabian Delph as a left back. Do you know what I mean? Even he looked decent. Do you know what I mean? So,
because the thing is, when I say they need a left back, they need a centre midfielder. It's kind of like I'm just trying to put a cherry on the top in it, kind of thing. Because they're one of the best sides in the world straight away.
Yeah.
Them and PSG right now in terms of their starting 11.
Do you mean a CDM? Is that what you think they need?
Not necessarily a CDM, because I think they signed up Fernandinho again. They got Rodri. Yeah. But I feel like they need like a kind of like a box to box kind of thing. Because Bernardo Silva is more of an attacking-minded midfielder.
Yeah, he doesn't really.
It's kind of like the Gundogan role, yeah.
Yeah.
But Gundogan, obviously, he's 30 now. I think he is. He's had like issues with injuries in the past, isn't it?
Yeah. So that wouldn't be a bad signing either. Box to box midfielder, like a. Do you know what, in Pep's system, if you're talking about box to box, kind of good on the ball, I could see a Goretzka going there.
That's a shout,
I think Leon Goretzka would fit really good into Pep's system. I don't think he'd need time to acclimatize. He speaks English. Pep speaks German, so he would help him as well. I think, and obviously right now we don't know what the contract situation is. They're still in talks in terms of extending Goretzka's contract at Bayern Munich. So listen, if the contract talks don't go well, I can see a Man City jumping in and be like, yo, 30, 40 mil for Goretzka, we'll take him.
You know what? I never thought of that. That's actually an unbelievable shout. Because Pep will definitely like him. He has that goal threat as well. Defensively, he's able enough kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's a shout. Now I think of it. I can see Man City maybe in a year like doing something like that.
Today I would appreciate if you can check about my struggles, how you've helped me. Also, can you show Statman? I can't send no DM on IG. I'm going to have to check it. 1 second.
Yeah. Just send me a screenshot of that. We'll talk about that after or something, and I'll try getting back to the person.
Yeah, I'll get back to you after the show, Jim.
The next person for United, everyone knows who I'm going to go with straight away. Wilfred Ndidi. There's no question marks in my mind. We need a holding midfielder. Wilfred Ndidi. I've said it, an elite ball winning midfielder, and we need that. Yep.
Again, can't disagree, man. Wilfred Ndidi for me is the one to get. I think we could snap him up for about 30 to 40 M's. I don't know why.
You think so? I think he's going to be like potentially around 50 to 60 for him.
That's okay as well, as long as we don't go for Declan Rice. And this is not me dissing Declan Rice. I just don't think he'd be ready to play at a high level. The reason why I think Ndidi would be ready is because one, he's got international experience with Nigeria. He's got European experience with Leicester, Champions League. Wait, was he there when they played Champions League? When they won the league? No, he wasn't.
Nah.
Europa
not when
League,
they won the league.
He's got Europa League experience because they went quite far. So I would go for Ndidi purely because, obviously he's Premier League proven, knows the Prem inside out. And, bro, if it's not Vardy, and if it's not Maddison or Tielemans, he's always one of the top 3, top 4 best players on the pitch for Leicester. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, and I think his injury record is not that bad, actually. It's actually not. I know he came back from a long injury not too long ago, but I can't remember, like, him being in and out the team all the time. Like, when he plays, when he's fit, he's playing every game. And even when he played against us, when we lost to Leicester at home, and we switched up the whole team, he was one of the better players as well. So, yeah, man, Wilfred Ndidi, listen, we should be all over it. Do you know what I mean? But
because they signed Samara as well in it this year as well.
Exactly.
More extra midfield depth.
Yeah, because they're trying to make it through the Premier League and the Europa League. I think they want to go as far as possible. But I think the main target for Leicester this season will be to qualify for the Champions League next season. So
they have to do that. They've been very close the last 2 years.
Yeah,
like it's literally been in the last couple of weeks. Brendan Rodgers and the team have kind of bottled it, kind of thing.
They have, yeah, they have. So with Wilfred Ndidi, bro, I agree with you, bro. He has to be the number one priority, even above a Raphael Varane, in my opinion.
Yeah. You see the Declan Rice thing? Do you just say no to Declan Rice because of the price, or him as like a player?
The price and the player. I think he still has a lot to learn, and I think making the jump from playing just the Premier League to and the other domestic competitions to making the jump to playing Premier League, domestic competitions, and the Champions League, I think that will be too high for him. It'll be too much for him in the first year. So I think he should stay at West Ham because obviously they're playing Europa League now. Acquire as much experience as you can, Mm-hmm. When you're playing against them Eastern European countries in the cold, get that experience, get that feeling of going to hostile stadiums and getting booed. And do you know what I mean? Because I don't think someone like a Declan Rice has experienced that yet. You know what I mean? Going to I don't know who was champion in Turkey, but maybe, for example, go to a Besiktas because I know that stadium is hostile. Fuck, bro. Go to a Besiktas and experience that, you know what I mean? Like, of not even being able to hear your teammates because the fans are just so loud. I think he needs that experience in terms of like playing European football before he can make the jump to Manchester United. It's different when players come from abroad because I know a lot of people use that. Yeah, but what about people that come from abroad? Someone that comes, for example, from South America will be used to that because if you play a derby of like a Boca Juniors against a River Plate, you know how that feels
hostile.
Like. It's hostile, bro. You know what I mean? In England, it's not really that hostile. Like, you'll get booed, yes, if it's a derby, but it's not really that, like, you know what I mean? Like in South America, or like I said, Turkey, or even like a Red Star Belgrade against, what's it called? What's the other club called? The one that we played. Red Star and...
Partizan Belgrade. And
Partizan, yeah. Bro, that is hostile as well. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like he needs to get that feel of playing European football first with West Ham before making the jump to a big club.
This comment right here saying why are no big clubs linked with Ndidi. First of all, I think that's the price. And I do agree that I don't think he's unbelievable on the ball. But for me, it's kind of like, if like the bigger clubs normally play a high possession game, innit?
Yeah.
That's when you probably want someone like Fabinho who's better on the ball. Mm-hmm. But we don't really have that high possession game. For us, when we say get Ndidi, all we need for him to do is break the play up, give it to Pogba next to it. Because that's where Pogba's going to be playing kind of thing, innit? And I think there's no better player in the world. Actually, he's top 5 players in the world doing that kind of thing. Because look at that straight away. He averages over 12 ball recoveries per night, which is insane.
That's crazy, bro. That's every 10, 15 minutes he's recovering the ball. That's mad, bro. Do you see what I mean? And we could use someone like that, bro. Especially because when we play against teams that have a lot of the ball, like a Man City, we need someone that can just snap it up. And because we're good on counter-attacks, if you have someone like a Ndidi that can intercept the ball from the opposition, bro, with our pacey wingers, we can cause damage, bro, honestly.
Facts. People are now going on to the Liverpool stuff, with all this Sao Niguez stuff. What do you think of that Sao Niguez and the Griezmann switch? Because I got my player for Liverpool, and I'm going to show it right now. I said Renato Sanchez. I think Renato Sanchez, he's been linked to Liverpool recently. I think this guy will be a brilliant signing and better than Sao Niguez.
Bro, you took the words right out of my mouth, bro. I feel like this guy, he's been playing at Lille for 2 seasons now. I think my feeling is he'll stay at Lille and play Champions League with him. But I feel like now wouldn't be a wrong time for him to make a move as well. Bro, his European Championships were outstanding, bro. Trust me. He was the man in that midfield. Energy, technique, holding the ball, running with the ball, tackling, winning the ball. Everything. This guy's got everything. Literally everything. So I feel like right now would be a good move for him. But I feel like Lille are going to try and keep him because obviously they're playing Champions League as well now. They won the league. So they're going to want to keep their squad and obviously have a lot of players in the squad to rotate because I heard they want to keep Angel Gomez as well. Actually, one of my boys in Belgium yesterday, a few days back, went to watch a friendly where Lille played against the Belgian team. And I told him about Angel Gomez and I told him to keep an eye on Gomez for me. And he phoned me back after the game and he was like, yeah, this Gomez kid is sick, bro. He told me.
That's what we like to hear.
The amount, like the thing that he told me was like, when he's on the ball, it's just so hard to get it off him. Like the amount of touches he takes, always on the lookout, checking over his shoulder, like things like that. I think little details that matter.
Because the thing is, he has to be so clever in the head because physically, he's not that guy kind of thing, innit? He's still like a short, skinny kid kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's when you need a footballing brain to get you out of trouble kind of thing.
Exactly. But yeah, to go back to your point, bro, Renato Sanchez for Liverpool, the style of football that they play, high pressing, energy levels all the way up from the first till the 90th minute, he'd be perfect for Liverpool, honestly.
What do you think of the Sal stuff then? Sal to Barca and Griezmann to Atletico?
It makes sense because they're trying to, do the whole wage bill thing and free up the wage bill. Even Messi's having to take a 50% wage cut, But is he really, going to feel it?
See that 50% wage cut? Yeah, it's kind of like he has a 5-year contract kind of thing, innit? So I still think he's going to be on the same money, but it's just going to be spread over a longer period of time.
Do you know what I think? I think he might be getting a pay cut. Yeah, it's probably not going to be 50%. They're probably just lying. He's probably going to take a pay cut, but that money that he's taking, that they're taking off his salary, is probably going to be transformed into bonuses if he scores X amount of goals. And we all know Messi gets the 40 goals anyway. Do you know what I mean? He gets the 40 goals a season like that, like it's a game. So he'll probably make that money back anyway.
And the thing is, you know how Barca Spanish clubs are. They're dodgy with the deals. You saw the Arthur Pjanic thing. No, someone said it right here.
Oh, yeah. They swapped that. They did the swap deal to balance the books.
Yeah, and that's what I think this is right now. Yeah, I think it's completely dodgy. Surely, Griezmann. Yeah, why would you want to go back to Atletico? Because for me, Griezmann in 2021 had a decent run at Barca. He was getting the goals, he was getting the assists.
Yeah.
So surely you want to continue on the form kind of thing, innit?
Yeah.
Unless they're being forced out now.
It's definitely to balance the books. I even heard Griezmann was getting linked to a loan move to Chelsea, and Chelsea fans on Twitter were like, "Nah, we don't want him."
Now, the thing is, I actually like Griezmann as a player kind of thing, innit? Because there was that summer that we were really close to signing him. I was gassed.
Me too, bro. Because I think, was it not 2016 when he had that 6 Euros with France?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. And then he had all the, he's not sunny in Manchester and stuff. And then Atletico had the ban, I think he was in it. And then he stayed.
Yeah. That was it. Yeah. The ban. They had the ban and they had to keep him.
And then next year he did like a little documentary announcing he moved to Barca. It was funny stuff though. Yeah, look at this here. Someone said Frankie de Jong's on £400,000 a week. Yeah,
that's ridiculous, man. A 21, 22-year-old. And bear in mind, he moved to Barcelona when he was 20? When he was 20. Because this was his second season. He moved to Barca when he was 20. So he went from, I don't know how much he was on Ajax, but
it's probably not going to be a lot, is it?
I presume it was like a very modest salary because, he came from the academy, etc.
I can see it being like less than 50,000 there.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to say 40. So, bruv, how'd you go from 40 to 400k a week, bro? Nah, they're taking the piss, bro. Honestly.
But that's why we know why these clubs wanted the Super League now. Barca, I say Barca, Real, and Juve are still in it, kind of thing, innit?
Yeah, they're still in it. Them man don't want to go out.
Exactly, and you know how Florentino Perez is. Like, I saw something about courts can't stop them if they actually want to do it and stuff. Like, Florentino Perez will still want to push it as much as possible.
He's a madman though. With all them quotes that came out yesterday as well, he's.
Yeah, he's a funny guy though. I have to rate Don Perez, as I like to call him. The next team is Chelsea. For me, there's only one guy, and there's 2 players I was thinking about. Yeah. I chose Haaland, didn't it? But today they've also been linked to Chiesa. What do you think of Chiesa first?
Chiesa is a player that I like a lot. Very, very direct. There's not a lot of players in Europe right now that you will find that are very direct. Yes, their technical ability is very good, but they're so direct. You know who Chiesa reminds me of? And I know it's early stages because he's still young. He reminds me of Ribery, bro. Because Ribery was a very tricky winger, but he was very direct with it. Like, he would do the step over thing, but he would be very direct with it. Not hold on to the ball too much, either get a shot off or put in a cross or assist someone. And Chiesa's like that as well. We've seen it against England, bro. The England defense suffered at some point because he was just, whether it was on the right or on the left, cutting in, shooting with his right, cutting in, shooting with his left. Bro, this guy is devastating. But I think I heard Fabrizio and Christian Folk talking about it, saying like, Juve are not going to let him go.
Yeah, they said he's an untouchable, isn't it? But I think that is that the guy's name? One of the Norwegian guys. Yeah, I think he said something that Chelsea are going to put in like £100 million bid or something, and then Fabrizio replied untouchable. I don't think that's true. I think
there might be some truth to it because remember, people don't know. People think he belongs to Juve. He's still on loan at Juve. He's on loan for 2 seasons. He still belongs to Fiorentina.
But so I think Juve have an obligation to buy in it.
There you go. They have an obligation to buy. There you go. So if they want to do business, they're going to have to do business with Fiorentina, but it's not going to be possible because the obligation to buy is there. As soon as the second season's done, that clause is going to be triggered and he's Juve's. So I think he's going to stay at Juve for at least another 2, 3, 4 years. And I feel like Allegri's going to have a lot of fun, using him. I feel like he's an Allegri type player.
My only thing is kind of like with the Chiesa stuff, because Italian clubs are probably struggling with money. There's a reason why Juve are still in the Super League kind of thing, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
So potentially they could be tempted by an offer. But I don't think that will be the case. And I think Chelsea, we're seeing it right now, are going to go all in for Erling Haaland. What do you think of that?
I think it might happen towards the end, I think... Yeah, man. I would have liked him to come to us, but... Yeah, man. Abramovich got the peas, bro. He's got the money, and when he puts the money on the table, it's hard to say no, bro. You know what I mean? In a club like Dortmund, we know, like they could be sitting there saying no, 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 no. But if they see 100 M's, bro, that's exactly what they did with Dembele. It was no, 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 no. But then Barca came with 107 million. Had to let him go, bro. And obviously Dembele, yes, he forced to move or whatever. But fam, yeah, man, Dortmund are going to have to do some serious negotiations, bro, to keep...
Because they were talking about like £40 million agent fees for Raiola this summer.
Jesus Christ, man.
But I've always said, I think Erling Haaland will move next summer when obviously the initial Erling Haaland fee is less, in it. So hopefully, they'll spend more on the agents, his dad and stuff, innit?
Yeah.
But straight away, £40 million this summer for Erling Haaland, for Raiola. I was like, Chelsea mean business, and I don't know if it's going to happen. I think it's going to cost over £150 million.
It's going to have to be, bro. It's going to have to be. And I think that type of bid, Dortmund's not going to have to... They're not going to be able to say no. And I think with 150 M's, they'll be able to replace Haaland like in no time. Like they'll be able to find a suitable replacement, a good striker, because Dortmund's scouting system is very, very good. I think for Sancho, I think they got 2 players to replace him. I think it's either Milan, the Dutch guy, and the English guy who plays... Yeah. And a Dutch guy an English guy who plays for PSV called Madueke. I don't know. He used to play for Spurs, I think, if I'm not wrong. So those are two very good replacements in mind for Dortmund. But yeah, it's going to take a lot of money to get him away from Dortmund. But I can see it happening towards the end of the transfer window, probably like a deadline day kind of deal.
You think so?
Bro.
Because the thing is, I still think like if that happens, Borussia Dortmund want a replacement, innit? And what I always thought, Alexander Isak, they had a buyback, innit? But now he signed a new contract. I think they bought the buyback out, innit? Real Sociedad bought it out. So that's a massive loss for them, There's
no option to go back to Dortmund for him?
Nah.
Okay.
Because normally, I kept saying, that's going to be the deal, innit? Bring back Alexander Isak. But now they've lost it. I'm like, who else are you going to get up front kind of thing?
And I think they only have him, Who else do they have in the striker's position? I can't think of anyone else. I think it's just Haaland and no one else. Obviously, if he's injured, they can kind of tweak it and they can play Marco Reus in the false 9. They can play, I was going to say Sancho, but he's gone now. Who else can they play in the false 9?
That Julian Brand guy can play that.
Julian Brand, and apparently Marco Rose is a big fan of Julian Brand, and he said he's going to use him like he's gonna be like his main guy type of thing. So let's see, innit?
Statman, if Chelsea pay if they get him, no matter what, that's how Dortmund work. Yeah, that's what will happen, kind of thing, innit? But I do think like if Chelsea do sign Erling Haaland, I think I said it the other day, the interview that Lawrence guy did with Matisse, he said that's it. If they sign Haaland, that's it. And the thing is, I think I was talking to Louis the other day. You know how many players Chelsea actually have? Like they still got that Loftus-Cheek and stuff. They got bare players in the club, Bakayoko, that they could actually release and stuff.
Pre-season and stuff like. Loftus-Cheek came back for pre-season. Musanda's still there. Gallagher came back. Like they got bare, man, you know. But I think a lot of them are going to get sold. Abraham's still there. But a lot of men are going to get sold. Some men are going to go on loan again. So, yeah, I think they'll just be there for pre-season to get fit and etc. But, yeah.
What do you think of this? Do you think Lukaku will go if they don't get Haaland? Because Lukaku's kind of said that he will stay in it. But do you think, like, if they offer the money to Inter Milan, he will be tempted?
Nah, I think Lukaku will stay at Milan. They already sold one of their best players from last season in Achraf Hakimi, and I don't think they'll be tempted to let go of their top striker, their best scoring striker in God knows how many years. So now I think Lukaku will stay at Inter Milan for at least another season. Then probably he'll make the move back to the Prem. Probably.
Yeah, look at this. Baba. Remember Baba? The guy that used to play for Schalke. He still plays for them, you know.
Oh, my days. I can't believe this, bro. This is mad. Barkley, Zappacosta still belongs to Chelsea.
Because that was literally my reaction of Baba the other day when Louis told me. I was shocked.
Flipping hell, man. Yo, Chelsea are doing a madness with these players, man. This is crazy.
Like the thing is, Chelsea will probably sell these players on for good money. They always do. Like they got their money back from Morata and stuff. Like how?
Yeah, bro. They got what 70 M's?
Something like that.
Wow.
See, everyone's literally forgot about Baba. You know, that's
literally,
mad.
Bro. Even I did. Oh my days. Yeah, he was at Schalke, innit? Then he got an injury or something, and then he was out for a long time. I don't know what happened. Van Ginkel, oh my days, Van Ginkel, you know.
He was at like PSV or something. I don't know where he is now.
He was at PSV, he was at Vitesse, he was... Jeez, yeah, Van
Ginkel's
a lone legend, bro.
Oh my God. Wait,
he was even at a Danish club, English
Danny
club.
Junko was still there?
Oh yeah, he's still there, yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, he's still there, bro. He was on loan at a Turkish club.
Because I can't lie, I thought he got released, innit?
120 grand a week, you know. Mad.
They have Marlon Sarr as well. He probably got on another loan as well, innit? Because they got him on a free. I
forgot about him. And he was meant to be the next best thing, innit, when they got him from Nice and stuff. Mad.
I remember them bare posts on him, like compared to Gabriel and stuff.
Bro, I'm telling you.
Oh, Chelsea. Funny stuff right there. The next team... I went with Leicester, yeah. I was struggling with Leicester, innit? Because they've kind of done their business already and they're such a well-run club kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was thinking I've been looking at all the players they've been linked with, innit? And Berardi caught my eye kind of thing, innit? Because I was looking at the squad, yeah. Do they have a right-hand side player? They got Mark Albright and Cenk Unders left. Or he didn't have the best role on loan kind of thing.
He was very poor.
And Berardi, I think, got 17 league goals last year for Sassuolo. So I was like, maybe after, like, in the Euros, I don't think he blew everyone away, but I could see him being a Leicester player. What do you think?
Berardi's not a bad shout, you know, because he lost his place, obviously, to Chiesa, who every time he came on was just shelling it. But Berardi's not a bad player, you know. He's not a bad player. I think he's a system player, in my opinion. I don't think he's a player that will really stand out like every single game. But if you put him in a system that works well, I think he can thrive. And in Leicester's system, he wouldn't look too bad, you know. He really wouldn't look too bad. But do you think that he would be... I don't know if he could be the type of winger that would like serve... constantly serve a Jamie Vardy. I don't know. I haven't seen enough of him.
I do hear that, you know. That's why I was kind of struggling with Leicester, innit? Because who else are they really linked to? My other thought was kind of like centre back. Because say if they do stick with the back three, then they got Fofana, Evans, and
so
who am I missing? Soyuncu. And then who else do they have? Daniel Martin and stuff.
Who?
Daniel Amati can play centre back, innit?
Yeah, he can play centre back, but he's like a squad player, isn't it?
Exactly. Like they haven't really got anyone else in it.
Yeah, so you might maybe need another centre back. And I was thinking, I remember they were linked with Jonathan Tah at one point.
Yeah, I was thinking about that as well, but I don't know if that'll happen.
Dodgy as well. Yeah, he's I don't know. He didn't have the best of seasons with Leverkusen. But Jonathan Tah's a shout, kind of.
Someone said they need a left back. Did they not sign Ryan Bertrand as a backup as well?
Yeah. I don't know if that's made official. Have they signed him yet? Or
I don't know if that's official, but I know they were like heavily linked with him, kind of thing.
Yeah. Ryan Bertrand just to bolster up the squad a little bit. Obviously, Europa League and then all the domestic competitions. So yeah, that's not a bad shout either.
Spurs are also linked to Brady. Listen, we'll get onto Spurs because that one.
Yeah, Spurs are getting linked with decent names. You know that Paratici guy. He's trying to bring in some good names, man.
I can't lie, I was struggling with Spurs. Actually, let's just get on to Spurs right now, yeah. Because for me, I was like, there's no standout player for them, innit?
Nah.
Like, they're all bang average footballers. Like, Koundé, I don't rate like that. That they were linked to that Bologna centre-back or stuff, that Japanese guy. Forwards, that Tomonachi or something, innit?
Yeah.
Like, the player that I went with was Joachim Andersen, because he's kind of been linked to Spurs, innit? He was on loan at Fulham last year, and I think he done a decent job.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Anderson would be the type of guy to be happy to go to Spurs. I think he's going to stay in London. Probably won't have to change houses or whatever. Didn't really play much with Denmark, but yeah, he's had a decent season with Fulham. I've seen him a couple of times with Lyon as well. Quite decent. But yeah, Koundé, actually, I think Koundé, I heard he was linked with Spurs, but he refused. He refused.
Koundé's probably waiting for the Varane to United and then him potentially going to Real, innit?
What?
That's all. Like, who else are Real going to get? Pau Torres or something?
Nah, Pau Torres. Bro, this guy's overrated, man. I'm sorry, but I'm not a fan of him. So yeah,
this guy's a Danish guy. He said Joachim is okay, but other Danish centre backs are all low key better. But it's kind of like they're never gonna get Christensen. I can't see Vestergaard leaving.
Nah.
Who else?
Simon Kjaer, I don't think he will leave. Yeah. He's at AC Milan. He's played Champions League football as well. He's not gonna downgrade to conference.
And Joachim Andersen's kind of been like the only few players been linked to Spurs, which I'm kind of like,
yeah.
I'll be like, if I was a Spurs fan, I'll take it, kind of thing, innit? I'm not saying he's a world beater, but he's just there, kind of thing.
No, you're right, bro. You're right. Yeah, I think Joachim Andersen kind of sounds good to me, innit? Like, I mean, for Spurs, so sounds about fair.
Because did he also not play in that back three for Fulham last year as well? And with Nuno coming in, if they do stick with if he does switch to a back three, I think he'll do decently well there.
I feel like Nuno's gonna bring one of his players from Wolves now. I don't know which one.
Panagodi.
So...
Hey, you're laughing, yeah? I could see it happening.
That would be an easy deal still, you know. That would probably be less than 10 mil. Deal done in 2 days. Boom, boom, boom. Done.
And they'll probably replace him with another Portuguese player like they've done with Rui Patricio. Straight away got the Olympiacos goalkeeper, I think it is.
There you go. You can see, bro, at Wolves, bro, like, what's his name? George Mendes got his hand, like, heavily in this club, bro. He's heavily invested. But, you know, with Spurs, one thing that was always on my mind, yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if they went for like a Joao Moutinho, bro.
That's a shout, you know.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Because they need a midfielder as well, innit?
And
with Ndombele and Højbjerg.
And I don't think Moutinho would be... Do you think he would be fast, like, with going to Spurs? No. You'd just be like, oh, cool, I'm going to play under the same manager. That's it. So I can see a Moutinho going to Spurs, you know. I think that could actually happen.
The Skriniar stuff, like Skriniar, I don't see happening, innit? Like
I think that ship has sailed now.
Yeah, they were linked with him, I think, last year, innit? That's probably the best opportunity to buy him. I think this year he played quite a bit as well. So I can't see him leaving.
Yeah.
Maybe Doherty will play better. This is a shout as well at the back.
I think Doherty will play better, bro.
You can't play any worse.
Yeah, he will play better. But the previous comment, yeah, the guy got it spot on, bro. That Paratici guy could have a heavy influence on Skriniar maybe coming in. You never know.
Because the thing is, yeah, I think that Paratici guy was also linked to... He won in Nuno at Juve last year, innit? So he clearly has some faith in him and some belief that this guy's a top manager. So surely you back him. But at the same time, it's kind of like... It's
And he
Spurs,
clearly
innit?
wants
Daniel
to give
Levy
him
and
the
stuff.
best players possible as well.
Yeah. This Tarkowski stuff, I don't know about Tarkowski, innit? Because
That
your
ship has
game's
sailed as
completely
well,
going to
man.
change from being playing in the penalty box at Burnley with Ben Mee to now playing on the halfway line. It's a completely different story.
And playing up from the back and everything when you're used to giving long balls every game. Nah, he's not. That ship has sailed as well.
Someone said about Neves to Spurs. What do you think of that?
That could happen as well. But again, it depends on what. Because Neves is what, 25 now, isn't it? 25, 26.
He's still decently young.
Does he want to play at Spurs and play Conference League when he could go to a Europa League team or a Champions League team? That's the question now, isn't it? What does he want to do?
But then it's kind of like, who else is interested in Ruben Neves, like, properly? Like, I think Arsenal have been linked with him, innit?
Yeah.
United have kind of been linked with him. I don't think United will go for him, kind of thing.
Nah, I don't think he'll come.
Someone is saying Danny Ings to Spurs. What do you think of that?
That could be a good shout as well, because he turned down the new contract with Southampton. So he's clearly looking for a move. He clearly thinks that he could do it one last time at the high level. But, that's the key words there, bro. High level. Spurs ain't high level for me, bro. You know what I'm saying? With all due respect, I think he's going to try and go to a... It wouldn't surprise me for Arsenal going for him, bro. Like an Arsenal or even the Leicester, to try and get some weight off Jamie Vardy's shoulders.
That's what I was thinking, innit? But then they signed Patterson Daka, which is why I'm kind of like, they've got their striker kind of thing.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
Someone said this comment right here. Apparently they agreed a £30 million fee and Davinson Sanchez for Koundé. Like that. Yeah, but then Koundé said no, kind of thing, innit? But even like the fact they agreed this is kind of sick.
It's mad.
Because Davinson Sanchez last year, remember the Man City game when the guy got spun by Gundogan on the floor?
Oh, bro. Sanchez been washed for years now, though. Like I think he was decent when he first came in, his first 2 seasons, but the last 2 seasons, they've been terrible, bro. He's just a calamity. Absolute calamity.
The only reason the guy's probably in the Premier League because he's decently quick, he's an athlete, and he's decent on the ball. That's literally it.
That's it.
Because otherwise, like, his footballing brain is shocking. Like, the way he got spun by Gundogan, I can never forget that. Okay. I went with West Ham next. West Ham, for me, there can only be one player. West Ham, and I hope he goes, but I don't think it will be. I don't think he'll go Jesse Lingard. There has to be no other option.
I want Jesse to go there purely because when he was there on loan, he seemed happy. He seemed to play his best football again, found his form again, and you could just see the guy was just living life, bro. And this is you have to get the best out of Jesse Lingard. You have to put him in those conditions. He has to be comfortable. He has to be able to get along with his teammates, whoever they are. And that's when you're going to see the best of Jesse Lingard. Like, bro, man was shelling it, bro. Like, every single week, everyone was talking about Lingard. And every time Lingard scored, my whole timeline was full with people just happy for him. Arsenal fans, West Ham fans, Leicester fans, Spurs fans, Liverpool fans, United fans, everybody was happy for Lingard. And you have to be putting him in those conditions, yeah, for him to play his best football. So, and he's going to, if he goes to West Ham, yeah, he's going to help them a lot because he's going to be the only one with Europa League experience. He's going to be able to guide the players through, I don't know, a cold night, Thursday night in I don't know, in Russia or one of them technical ballers in technical teams in Spain or one of them hostile places in Turkey or Greece. Do you know what I mean? So he'll be able to help them and be like, yo, guys, we need to do this, we need to do that, etc., etc. So,
Someone mentioned Areola as well. I think Areola's been linked with him today and stuff, innit? I think Areola had a decent spell at Fulham last year, innit?
I just think the defense in front of him like shagged him, bro. That's what I think. He's a good goalkeeper. He made some 6 saves last season.
Because he was at PSG before. I think he was also at Real before,
Real Madrid, yeah.
This guy has pedigree on him, kind of thing, innit?
Yeah, bro.
I think for West Ham as well, I do think they need another striker in it because I don't think you can fully trust Mikel Antonio to stay fit for the entire season. And I like Mikel Antonio, which is why I'm kind of like, I said if Antonio last year, if Brentford didn't go up, but now he's gone up. Tammy Abrahams kind of be mentioned in it.
For West Ham, okay. That could be a good signing. He's going to play European football. That could be good for him.
Because the thing is, I don't think Tammy Abraham is that bad, innit? Like, I think he'll get you around 10 to 15 goals a season kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. Yeah, he's got people around him to feed him, bro. If Tammy Abraham and Jesse Lingard play in one team, bro, Abraham's going to be scoring better goals.
PS, wait, someone said West Ham need a centre back, striker, and a midfielder. And I think, Mark Noble's also retiring after this season as well.
Oh, yeah. True.
People just violating Tammy Abraham. He ain't that bad.
He's not that bad, you know. You just have to serve him. He's the type of player you just have to serve him. That's it.
He literally seems like a West Ham striker, like on paper, kind of thing.
Literally, if you got someone like a Jesse Lingard behind you as Tammy Abraham, you will score 10 to 15 goals a season. Trust me.
Tammy is literally just a finisher. He can't link the play, can't header, can't run the channels. He's crap. But I do think that's what I'm saying. Like, if him and Mikel Antonio, they kind of have two different options as number 9, innit? Which should work out for them. Because I'll be honest here, I like Mikel Antonio, but I just can't trust him to stay fit for 38 games a season. Because you saw last season, at times they were playing, who was it? Pablo Fornals, Jared Bowen at times.
As of false
9 role kind of thing.
Yeah, that was mad. That was mad. Yeah, you can't trust Antonio to stay fit, man. And when he's out, he's always out for a long time. It's always like 1, 2, 3 months, and then he comes back and nah.
The thing is that the guy gets goals as well, which is crazy.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Because I look at Mikel Antonio, like on the eye, the guy's not a good footballer. Like the guy just seems so clumsy to me, but he just bags goals and works hard for the team.
He's a non-league striker, isn't it? That's it. He really plays like one. So yeah, man.
Okay, now lastly, Arsenal. Say you're a player first before I say my player.
Player for Arsenal. You know what? Because he's been linked with them a few times, yeah. I'm going to say James Maddison, bro.
Guess what? I wanted James Maddison as well. It had to be.
You know what? That would not be a bad signing for Arsenal. It really wouldn't. Bro, creatively, the guy can offer it. Like, he can offer a lot. It's not going to be Ozil quality, but he's going to offer something. Whether it's from open play, slide someone through, like an Aubameyang scores, or like a Nketiah or Lacazette. Set pieces, bro. People forget. Free kicks. This guy can whip one in, you know. He can whip one in. Give him 5 free kicks. He scores maybe 2 out of them.
Because the thing is, my thing with Maddison is kind of like, I don't think towards the end of last season he was totally happy in it. Like, there were reports of the falling out with Brendan Rodgers. And I think Arsenal, they need a creative midfielder. Yeah. Especially now Odegaard ain't going to stay. That's going to be too much money. You have to go get Maddison in my eyes.
Yeah, bro, Maddison would be a good signing for them, honestly. And I heard, you know, obviously everyone's talking about that number 10 shirt. Bro, it's available. You know what I mean? So, yeah, bro, it wouldn't be a bad signing for me, honestly.
Yeah, people haven't realized the stats at the bottom, you know. I always had the stats coming down at the bottom. Go have an eye on that.
Man. Come on, bro. This is Statman Bains, bro. Come on.
Exactly. I work hard on this, you know. It takes time. Arteta is too pragmatic for Maddison. He won't be at his best in that system. I do kind of hear what you're saying, innit? Because Maddison is kind of... I see him as more of a possession-style footballer kind of thing, innit?
Yeah.
But it's kind of like... Listen, it's Arsenal kind of thing. He'll probably outlast Arteta at the club anyway. Exactly. And he's still quite young.
But I still think if he goes to Arsenal, despite, you know, Arteta being pragmatic, I still think he can shine, bro. I still think he can do something.
Someone said Arsenal need a new goalkeeper as well. What do you think of Leno?
Yeah, I think he's average, bro. I think Arsenal should be in for Onana, but apparently he's going to Lyon now. He's got an agreement with them. But yeah, it would have been, bro. And even if Arsenal would have gone for Onana, they could have gotten him for like 7 mil or 6 mil, because I'm hearing he's cheap. So that was your opportunity, Arsenal. I don't know why they didn't go in for him.
This is death for flawless burner current. But I do think on Leno, yeah, I just think like I've always said this with Leno here. The guy never fills me with confidence, kind of thing, innit? Like, he just seems shaky, kind of thing. Like, he's a decent shot stopper, but when he's coming out for crosses, like, I don't feel comfortable with him.
Facts, bro. That's the same feeling I have about him. And it's mad because at Leverkusen, you never had that feeling with him. He seemed very confident, very sure of himself, knew what he was doing. But yeah, man, he needs to start stumbling the dark arts. Yeah, Leno never gave me that feeling at Leverkusen. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just he got Arsenal, didn't it? Like, it's just that Arsenal vibe, bro. Like, everyone that goes to Arsenal it's like what we had at one point when everyone came to us and was just dead. I think Arsenal got that now.
This question right here, what do you think of this? Because you know me and Julian Nagelsmann. I think they got another training session live. It might be today or tomorrow or something. So that should be good to watch.
You're following the training sessions?
Of course.
Actually, I've followed it as well. And
because you know that moment that you sent it to me, I was watching it, you know.
Yeah, come on, man. Do you know what? I'm starting to like this Nagelsmann guy, you know, because I'm watching his interviews at Bayern Munich. I'm listening to what he's saying. I'm looking at the training sessions. I'm looking at and people think when I watch the training session is just to watch it. No, I actually pay attention to the exercises because, like, I'm the type of guy that I like to see what players train on, how they train, what kind of exercises they do. And I'm liking what I'm seeing, you know. I'm really liking what I'm seeing. And you can see the type of exercises that he's doing are based on pressing, high intensity, and you just know they're going to, bro, he's going to turn, but Bayern Munich already machines in it. He's going to turn them man into cyborgs, bro. Trust me. Like, do not be surprised if you see Bayern Munich, like, just going mad in Champions League, do not be surprised in it because you heard it here first on Statman Bains' channel. But to answer the guy's question, a player that they need, I think it didn't surprise me when Nagelsmann started to talk about Chiesa because I think a Chiesa type player is someone that he needs. Someone with high energy that can go on for 90 minutes, that doesn't get tired quickly, that can run up and down the pitch, attack and defend. I heard he wants Dani Olmo as well. He wants Dani Olmo.
It wouldn't surprise me kind of thing, innit? Because he worked with him at Leipzig and stuff.
There you go. So, yeah, man, listen, Nagelsmann, and he's worked with a lot of players from the Bayern squad, surprisingly. I even forgot that he worked with Gnabry when Gnabry was unknown at Hoffenheim. I completely forgot.
Because I think he spoke about Gnabry playing like right wing back role or something, innit?
Yes.
And he said he sees him more of like a winger or a number 10 kind of thing, which is interesting.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, but yeah, man, a player that Bayern Munich needs, I don't think they do, you know. I think they've got, in every position, they've got everything they need, to be fair. Maybe right back. Yeah. Because that Bruno Sarr guy is dodgy, bro. He's and
then Pavar's naturally a centre back, isn't it?
Yeah, but he's doing well at right back. Do you know what I mean? But knowing Nagelsmann and knowing the way he plays, he would want like a proper right wing back or right back. So yeah, let's see what they do in the summers. Yeah, so I would say a right back. And if you have to think about right backs, who could they get?
They've been linked to Dumfries, isn't it?
Dumfries. Ooh, Dumfries will be a very good one. Ooh, yeah. Dumfries or Max Aarons, because he's been linked with Bayern for like 2 years now.
That's another shout as well. Backup striker for Bayern.
No, I think they got one. They got one. They got Choupo-Moting.
Yeah, but Choupo-Moting kind of thing, isn't it? Like, the way he said that with a straight face as well, he's trying to kill me here. Like, listen, we're trying to win the Champions League, DFB Pokal, the league title. Choupo-Moting ain't the guy.
No, Choupo-Moting's good enough, you know. For Bayern Munich.
I think he's all right. Don't get me wrong. He actually thought he done decent against PSG, was it, when they went out?
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
I thought he done his thing. I can't lie. But I still think, like, maybe... Who's a decent striker? I think that Fiorentino striker, he's like 21 or 22, bagged like over 15 goals or something, innit? And he's quite young, so maybe...
But here's the thing with you know, Bayern going for a backup striker. You have to get someone in that's going to be, from the jump, as soon as you start the negotiations, that's going to be accepting to be number 2 because you're not starting ahead of Lewandowski, bro. There's no way. No way. For the next 3 years, there's no way you're starting ahead of him. So, as a striker, that 21-year-old from Fiorentina, I forgot his name.
Doku is my guy. Leave my guy Doku alone.
Vlahovic, yeah, there we go. He's 21. Obviously, he would want to play football, regular football. Is he going to accept to come to Bayern Munich, to go to Bayern Munich and be second fiddle to Lewandowski? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? So that's going to be the first criteria whenever you look for a striker. So this is where, do you know what I'm saying? I always, this is a joke of mine. This is where you need man like Claudio Pizarro because he wants to be that number 2. He doesn't care. You know what I mean? He was always happy with be second fiddle, third fiddle. Man didn't care, bro. As long as he was getting his P's, scoring his goals when he's on the pitch, that's when you needed him. You know what I mean? But
okay, Aaron, you're Belgium, innit? Tell them about Doku. Tell them.
Oh, bro. This kid, yeah, oh my God. In a few years' time, he's going to be frightening, bro. You think
Tell him a lot. Say it again. These are getting onto me.
You think what you saw against Italy wasn't even 50% of what you're going to see from Doku in the next seasons, bro. This guy's pace is frightening. I played right back here in my short footballing career for like 2 seasons, And I can tell you right now, I would hate to defend against this guy. Hate it. And I'm pacey, innit? I would hate to defend against him because it's not even the pace in the long run. It's the first few yards, bro. Little shimmy, and he's gone. You're not catching him, bro. He's too quick. He's too quick, bro. Yeah. Oh, shout out to Doku, man. That performance against Italy, A1.
Exactly. Finally, we're getting Doku praise because Rance was just going at him the other day. And I think that was kind of like because I was annoying with how good. I just kept gassing up Doku.
I heard he was calling him after night Dan James or some shit.
He was violating my guy Doku, and I wasn't having that.
Nah.
Because the thing is, at that game, did Kevin De Bruyne turn up? The answer is no. Did Lukaku turn up? The answer was no. Guess who turned up? Doku. I rest my case.
If only you scored that goal, man.
Oh yeah, the one that you tried bending it.
Oh man. Oh my god.
Aaron knows at least. Yes, another Doku supporter.
Oh,
but
yeah.
anyway,
come on, man. Doku stand over here, bro.
Come on. But anyway, that's the end of the video with Mr. Aaron United. Someone said it before, like in the comments before, yeah, we're gonna record the new how much does Mr. Aaron United know about Manchester United right now?
Come on,
that should
man.
be out on Saturday or Sunday. Let's see what Aaron gets. What do you think you're gonna get?
What? How many questions do you have?
10.
I reckon I can get a 7. I'm gonna be modest. A 7.
Listen, he says 7. Let's see what happens, innit? We're gonna record it now. But everyone, like the video, comment, subscribe. Go subscribe to Mr. Aaron United as well. And yeah, another live show over. Big up everyone for watching.
Come on, man.